What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. Today we're going to be going over the new well, I'd say new, but everything's new. The game came out a day ago. The free-to-play 4-star, the first one in the game of Liana Senpai, or Sortiliena, however you want to call her. They do have an event for her where you can basically, once you finish the event on normal, there will be a boss fight for you to do, and if you complete that, there will be a mission that you will have unlocked, and it will just give you the unit. I haven't really looked into, if she has any, limit break crystals you can go for, or if you just have to limit break her on your own. But there are some differences to regular 4 stars. For one, she is a 16 cost, so it seems like they're going to kind of do what other mobile games do, where the free-to-play versions of a higher rarity character do cost more to kind of have on your team, which is fine. It's only 4 cost higher, so if you're at the point where you're running that many 4 stars anyway, you probably are going to be a high enough rank anyway to be able to deal with that. So let's go over all of her abilities real quick, and then I'll go over kind of what you have to do to unlock her. So her starting abilities is she has the Incarnate skill, Incarnate Fat Edge, Incarnate Thrust attack on a single enemy, pretty self-explanatory and pretty simple. Her sword skills are Rapid Spin C, which is a charge attack, or a charge skill, Thrust attack weak on a single enemy, Incarnate charge 15%, so that's pretty average for a charge ability. And then we have Rapid Bite A, which is an attack, Thrust attack, medium on all enemies. So it's pretty nice. I do like the attack all kind of abilities. Most of the units I'm kind of running on my team, even though they're all 4 stars, summonable 4 stars, they don't really have the kind of group attacks. The only exception I would say is TAC with her incarnation. She does attack everyone with that. And let's go over here. So the third ability you'll be able to get for her is right here, which is heal durability. Let's see if it actually tells us what it... Okay, so the requirement is just to get the character to level 20. So heal durability, I have it on other characters. It basically, I think I actually have it on Yuki, so we can actually look at the official description for it. So let's go over here. Let's see. Oh, she has heal and evade. It's pretty much the same thing, though. Just forget the evasion. It's just you recover your own HP. You can't use it on other characters, but you can use it on yourself. I think I have it on... Who else do I have? I had it on somebody. I don't think it... No, Ronnie has a buff, and Asuna has a buff. Who did I could have sworn there was a character I had on. But anyways, that's basically how it works. Heal durability. It gives you a heal to yourself, which is actually pretty cool. One other thing I want to say before we go any further, I appreciate everyone's comments, kind of letting me know, when I get stuff wrong, or kind of their opinions on stuff, because obviously this game is brand new. I'm not, it's only been a day since the game officially came out. None of us are going to know everything that's correct about the game, and as time goes on, I will try to be more, I guess, factual about everything, and just kind of get better at knowing everything. I'm sure a couple months down the line, I'll get to the point where I pretty much have the ins and outs of the game figured out. So I do appreciate everyone being nice about it. I haven't really had anyone who's been like, oh, no, you're wrong, horrible. So that's nice. So basically what you have to do to unlock her. So first of all, you need to complete the story up through chapter 3. Because obviously that is the story where she is. So I guess they want to kind of, keep it in order. So you would do the event after you have kind of met her and gotten to know her and stuff. So, you got to get through Chapter 3, and I would actually recommend doing some of Chapter 4 until you unlock the blacksmith down here, because leveling up your weapons will make a huge difference in this event, as well as in PvP as well, if you plan on doing that. So, you go to the event once you have it unlocked, and basically you're going to have, 11 missions you have to complete. So you have to complete up to 11, which means you're basically just completing up to 10, because 11 is just a cutscene. So, obviously, it's a level 50 stage, so it's going to be pretty hard if you do it, right after you beat Chapter 3. Because I think at Chapter 3, my whole party was, level, 35. So, the first mission of this event, and I assume this will kind of be, for events moving forward, will probably start around this level. So, you need to be level 3 for the... Let's see, how many actual fighting missions are there? So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4... So, you have to do 5 fighting missions. And, you got a whole bunch of story in between, which I do, if you're a fan of the series, I recommend watching, because it does have some interesting stuff about her backstory, and it also has some actual animated cutscenes, which is actually really cool. And then over here, so basically what you have to do is once you've completed all the way through 11, then you need to go over to boss battle, and you only need to beat this first one. You have to beat the graduation match expert, which it's pretty tough. I mean, I think my party was around like level like 50. I think everyone, all 4 of my main units were like level 51 when I took this on. And I think, yeah. My Yuki was almost dead, actually, by the time the match was over. Because basically and I can't showcase it because I don't have any more of these tickets right now. But I do just want to kind of break down what kind of happened. So how it kind of starts is, Volo over here, as you can see him on the left, he starts with like I think it's 160% incarnate gauge. And so you really need to knock that down fast. You pretty much get a full turn with all your characters before he'll actually attack. So you want to, use your attacks and use your breaks to get him as low as physically possible. Because even his 50% incarnate attack that he does hit my Yuki for 4,000 damage. So it still is very, very powerful. So if you have units that have less than 4,000 damage, they're probably going to get one shot by him if he's able to get that off. So you do have to worry about that. It's kind of a lengthy fight. I think I beat it in like 40 turns, something like that, 40, 45 turns. Because I still got the S rank. And then, of course, I beat it within 60 turns, which if you get the S rank, you beat it within 60 turns. Those are kind of the same. I just wasn't able to use incarnate skill yet. Once I'm a little stronger, I'll come back and do this fight again. I'm obviously going to try and do as many of these as I can. I don't know if I'll be able to beat level 80 by the time this event goes away. But I'm going to definitely see if I can get as far as I can. Then, obviously, there's 2 more fights here. You've got a level 50 fight. This is where you just fight against Liana, assuming it's the same enemy, which it should be. So, the EX one is probably going to be very hard as well. So, what is it? EX down? Yeah, it's probably going to be level 80, just like this one. So, basically what happens is you beat this first mission up here, Graduation Match Expert, and then you'll go up here to your little completion things under the Liana or Sortiliena event, and there will be, I don't know if we can look at the ones we've already completed. No, we can't. So there will be a mission where it's basically just complete that mission once, or what was it called again? Complete Graduation Match Expert once, and you get a copy of her. And as you can see, there are rewards down here for her kind of limit break crystals. And I assume, well, let's see exchange point for this event. Okay, so you can exchange for, so like right here, I can exchange twice, I believe, for her limit break crystals. So that's actually very nice. And I assume each one is like a limit break one time, which I only went through the stuff once. So getting the rest of the stuff that you need to limit break her shouldn't be that hard. But let's go ahead and look, before we get out of here, let's actually look and see if it's really just 100 unique, because that would make sense. So limit break, where's her? Oh wait, I think it went to my box first. I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure eventually they'll change that to where it doesn't just go to your box, it goes like directly into your inventory. But some games do that, just so there's no like error and then you just don't get the items at all. So let's try this again. So we go here, we go limit break. So yeah, it's 100 for each time. So you limit break once. There you go. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so I've recorded this video a few times already, and this is the one I'm probably going to end up keeping, assuming I don't screw anything up again. I always thought that, I don't know why I thought this, because I have limit broken Kirito one time, but I always thought this was like a second element, like darkness, and the Alice, I've done it clearly as well. But yeah, so she is a water element unit. She's just solo, like water or blue, whatever you want to call it. I thought that was like a second typing for whatever reason in my head. Okay, so then we got the second limit break here. And obviously when you fully limit break a character, you do get their finished artwork. Okay, so that's 2 limit breaks, so she can go all the way to 90, which will be very nice to have. And then down here, yeah, you get the specific artwork after you max limit break them. And then you got a little profile thing here. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this kind of breakdown for the 4-star Liana. I will be continuing every time there's a new event with a new 4-star to farm. Assuming you guys like this kind of video, throw a thumbs up if you want more of this kind of stuff, kind of breakdowns of the free 4 stars. Obviously, my skill level depending on everything, I will try to unlock every single one that comes out. But I guess we'll see how that kind of goes. And obviously, I will do breakdowns of the actual banners. Which, speaking of, I haven't really done a banner kind of breakdown thing, so I'm probably gonna do that. You know, I'll break down the. I've already done like a, I guess, technical breakdown where I kind of told you guys whether you should summon or not. Or advised. I don't want to say I told you because that sounds like forceful, but probably from every next banner moving forward, I'll probably just break down all the units, because I'm not going to summon on every banner, because obviously, you know, I'm already in chapter 4 on normal, and I did an off-camera multi, which didn't net me anything, but I've got enough for 2 multis right now, and I'm obviously going to be picking and choosing what banners I summon on, so I'm probably not going to summon on every single banner. But let me know what you guys think of this new 4-star unit down below. She's pretty decent if you don't have a full team of 4 stars. Like, obviously, I do. So even when I get her leveled up, she's probably just going to be a sub member and when I have the cost to be able to use her. But if you're someone who only got, you know, maybe you just got the tutorial 4-star, and you've just been filling your team with 2 stars and 3 stars, I would say if you can unlock her, she would definitely be a good asset for the time being until we start getting better summonable 4 stars. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. We got a ton of subs since this game came out, and I greatly appreciate it. Let's keep moving on up there. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.